It is popularly said that age is just a number, but when it comes to marriage, that number can be everything, especially when you are talking about the long haul. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some things that you need to consider before you let yourself get into deep with that guy that's younger than you. The first thing that you should consider is, can you submit to this person, or do you think that somewhere at the back of your mind it is going to constantly bug you that this person is younger than you, especially when you are now the firstborn of your family and you are used to bossing everyone around. I mean, even when you are in a relationship with a guy that is older than you, firstborns typically have that character of being bossy, used to like sending people and managing people. Now, how much more when this person is younger than you? How you can know if it is something that you are comfortable with is through your regular interactions. Maybe when you guys have disagreements over an issue or over decisions in your relationship, how do you respond? Do you treat it as, look at yourself, what do you know, I'm older than you, like, so I should make these decisions, or I know better than you know? Or even in jokes, sometimes jokes can tell a lot about the state of your heart. It should not matter when it comes to marriage and when we are talking about the head of the home, whether that person is older or younger than you. At the end of the day, what matters is your willingness to submit to that person. I mean, it's just like someone who is working in an organization and you find situations whereby the boss is like somebody who is probably like 10 years younger than you, 20 years younger than you, and they are sending you up and down. But because that person is in a position of authority, you have no choice but to obey. I know someone who expressly used to say that she wasn't going to get married to a guy who wasn't at least 5 years older than her. So I love that she was honest with herself. She knew what she wanted. So if you know you cannot submit to this person, then I don't think it will be fair to either of you to progress in that relationship. Another thing that you want to consider is the maturity of this person. Are they mature, like mentally, emotionally, all the alleys? Is he also spiritually mature? How does he handle, situations that life throws at him? Because science has proven that women typically mature emotionally faster than guys. So even when the guy is older than you, I think I saw a study that said women mature around the age of 32, while men is like 43. So if we're to go by this study, it means that you would have to get married to someone that is like 11 years older than you. Now, talk more when that person is younger than you. And you also want to consider your varying timelines and goals and plans. For example, it may be on the cards for you to have children by a specific age, but this person still feels like they are young, they want to enjoy their youth. It's not yet time for them to start having kids. So the things that you prioritize are not what this person prioritizes. Let me give an example. Let's say, for example, now you as the woman, you're kind of more focused on your career, while the young man is just still figuring out himself. So you want to make sure that this person is mature, like all around, they are established in their career, or they have a set vision for themselves and are actively pursuing that vision. And another thing you want to consider is physical appearance. You don't want a situation whereby people see you outside and they're like, oh, is that your son? Is that your nephew? Now I'm talking about when the age gap is gapping. The gap is gapping, and then how society will perceive you as a couple. If there's something you want to go ahead with, you have to realize that that's going to be a sacrifice, or that might be one extra load or extra like burden, permit me to say, on that relationship. And that's something that you have to get ready to bear. Also, I've noticed that women tend to sort of look physically more mature than their husbands. I don't know if it's my eye, but that's something I've observed, except in few cases whereby they both like match up and things like that. And you also want to consider energy. Can you keep up with this person's energy level? Not the one where you just be dragging while they are full of life and vigor. And then lastly, I would say the last thing that you should consider at the end of the day is the will of God. People may say what they want to say, people may have their own opinions, but at the end of the day, what's God saying about that relationship? That's what matters. So you want to seek the face of God to ensure that this decision that you want to take, you're not just taking it based on your feelings. You're not just taking it with short-sightedness. God knows the end. He knows the future. He can see the end already, even before it has even begun. So you want to make sure that you are being aligned with the will of God. You are not just going based on your emotions, based on your feelings, based on how this person makes you feel in the moment, without actually taking consideration of the long haul. So these are just some things that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think someone who is considering a committed relationship with a younger guy should know? Let us know in the comment section. And if you enjoy content like this, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.